What if the AI you trust to help you write, think, and plan is now helping to build a smarter version of itself, faster than even its own creators expected? That is not a hypothetical. That is what Anthropic, the company behind the Claude AI, has just publicly warned the world about. And the implications are so serious that Anthropic is now calling for the ability to hit a hard stop on frontier AI development altogether. Here's everything you need to know. Anthropic is one of the most respected names in artificial intelligence safety research. Founded by former members of OpenAI, the company has positioned itself as a responsible actor in the AI race, one that takes existential risk seriously. So when Anthropic publishes a formal report warning that its own development path could eventually leave humans unable to control the systems they are building, the AI world pays attention. The report centers on a phenomenon researchers call recursive self-improvement. This is the process by which an AI system begins contributing to the development of the next, more capable version of itself. Rather than humans doing all the work of improving the model, the AI becomes a collaborator, and potentially a driver, in its own advancement. Anthropic's warning is stark. This process is accelerating faster than they anticipated, and that acceleration is outpacing humanity's ability to put meaningful guardrails in place. What makes recursive self-improvement so significant is the feedback loop it creates. Each improvement makes the system more capable. A more capable system contributes more effectively to the next round of improvements. And so the cycle compounds. In theory, this could lead to rapid capability gains that no human team can fully track, evaluate, or control. Anthropic's report suggests that this is no longer a distant theoretical concern. It is a near-term operational reality. In response to these findings, Anthropic is explicitly calling for the option to halt frontier development. This is a remarkable statement from a company that is actively building and deploying frontier AI systems. The call is not for a permanent shutdown, but for a credible mechanism, a real ability to pause, should the risk profile cross certain thresholds. The fact that Anthropic felt compelled to make this call publicly signals how seriously internal teams are taking the pace of these developments. From an industry perspective, this warning lands at a critical moment. Multiple major AI labs are engaged in what many observers describe as a race dynamic, each pushing to release more powerful models before competitors do. Anthropic's public call for a halt option runs directly against that competitive pressure. It is, in effect, a company saying out loud that winning the race may not be worth the cost if control over the finish line is lost in the process. The broader implication of Anthropic's report is a question that the entire technology industry, regulators, and policymakers will need to grapple with urgently. At what point does an AI system's role in its own development become so significant that the humans nominally in charge are no longer meaningfully in control? Anthropic is not claiming that point has been reached, but they are warning that the trajectory is pointing directly toward it, and that current oversight mechanisms are not keeping pace. What should you watch for in the weeks ahead? Pay close attention to how other frontier AI labs respond to Anthropic's report. Will we see similar disclosures from competitors? Will regulators in the United States or Europe seize on this warning as evidence that binding oversight frameworks are urgently needed? And will Anthropic itself slow down, or continue pushing forward while calling for others to have the option to stop? The deepest question here is not technical. It is philosophical and political. Who gets to decide when an AI is improving too fast? Who controls the pause button? And do we trust them to press it when the moment comes? Anthropic has done something rare in the tech industry. They have built a powerful system, watched it accelerate beyond their predictions, and told the world the truth about what they are seeing. That honesty deserves a serious response.